You don't need to lecture me on the teachings of the Creed, Dillian. Asclepias taught me them himself. I know the Creed and the Blade of Grass, and how we are to respect each other, and how to act honorably. But I have a question for you in your high nobility. What do you do with a weed? Because if it were left up to me, I would pull it out. Okay, so before we get started, I just want to go over in recording the fact that we've gone through and made some note of goals. That way we don't get lost here. I like building complex narratives, but at the same time, they can get kind of bogged down if we don't know what we're doing. Mm-hmm. So currently, group goals are to prove Ruth innocent. A subset of that I don't know if y'all would do, but it's on the table, is to break Ruth out of jail. And your second goal is to figure out who killed Asclepias and why, and third, of course, is to break a window.
That was my suggestion.
It was your suggestion.
I did it!
Oh, good also, job. Fuck, wait. I need to do an actual introduction.
Yeah, maybe.
Hold up. Maybe. I'm so scatterbrained, I don't know how I've gotten this far.
It is 8:30 in the morning.
It is.
Yeah,
8:35.
I am the only morning person of the group, and I'm currently recording at 5:30 in the evening. I don't know.
And I hate
how
that
this happened.
Also,
Madison
Maddie's
is in
France
France.
now.
I'm in France. Yeah. Salut. Pas salut. Salut comme no whatever.
And there goes all our French-speaking listeners.
Yep, that's it.
French.
I was going to try to explain it, but then I realized no one fucking cares or speaks the language.
No, I care.
You care?
It is entirely possible that this first segment gets completely cut.
Don't say that. Every time I've said that in a recording, it's remained.
It does not get cut.
It does not get cut.
It's a real good signifier for me.
I know.
Okay.
Why do you think I said it?
You monster.
Welcome to Before the Open Door, a podcast about 420-somes playing tabletop games while totally not projecting their anxieties and dreams, anchored around collaborative storytelling, mutual respect, and having a great time. My name is Dominic Nauman, and I figured out the subtext.
Good job!
Amazing.
I'm so fucking proud.
Tossing it over to my good friend, Maddie.
Hey, my name is Madison Price. I use they, them pronouns, and I play Aslan Kappa, who uses he, they pronouns.
And my other good friend, Destiny.
Hi, I'm Destiny, and I'm playing D986.
And my other good friend, Sterling.
My name is Sterling, and I am playing Kismit Ventry. Both of us use he, they.
All right.
Oh no. Oh no. Oh no.
What?
What?
Oh no?
Oh, sorry. I have jelly on my shirt.
Sterling.
I went to fix my necklace and I felt something sticky.
Aww.
Also, I don't think we talked about this, but I went over to Sterling's yesterday, and we fixed it. We took a look at some settings on his mic, and we just kind of turned his volume down in Audacity, I think it's fine now. You know what else is weird? Whenever I do like the editing for the podcast, usually Sterling is too loud, Destiny's too quiet. I'm fine, but I boost my volume anyway because like I say important things, plot relevant things pretty constantly. And hearing me clearly as a listener is probably pretty important. For whatever reason, Maddie seems to be the anchor point. Despite the fact that I don't think they've recorded in the same place twice.
No. First one was my own bedroom. Then I was graduated to the garage. Then I got to record in my mother's den. And now I'm in a different country.
So we'll see if that remains consistent. But
we'll have to see how the sound quality is in France.
Yeah, probably just as good as usual.
Slightly fancier.
Slightly francier.
Francier. All right, let's get going here. So, let's just go over what happened last time real quick. Mm-hmm. I can summarize the first part pretty easily because I just finished editing that episode. Y'all were in the Rhythm and Rhyme when Ruth came in and got arrested by a Officer Tilda. And as she was on her way out, she told Kismit to contact Zhao about the Cannonade Ball. Then you guys met up with Les and Freestone, and you split up. Les and Kismet went to go talk to Zhao, while the rest of you went to talk to Ruth. You discovered that Ruth used to be a former assassin for the Old Earth Republic, and her MO, or modus operandi, was very similar to that of how Asclepias died. Also, she used to be Asclepias' lover. While the other two went to contact Zhao and got, secured their way into the ball, and then Kismet got attacked by a clone. Also, Kismet's having projections of themselves.
Mm-hmm. Standard Thursday night.
I still think that that's your fault, Madison.
That one, I don't think is my fault. I don't think that one's my fault.
I don't know why you go into the accent. Why are you going into the accent?
Because it's sure as shit not my fault, but Aslan, possibly.
And then, y'all patched Kismet up a little bit, waited for Zhao to arrive, got dressed up, went to the ball. Kismet got pulled aside by a bad boy, famous bad boy good man, Mr. Dillian.
Why did I think you were going to say Bad Boy Halo?
I know,
no. Yeah. bad boy, good man. Dillian Terex. And Aslan went to talk to Winthrow, while D9 talked to One, the deaf zither player. I don't know why One gets a description, but no one else does.
Because One is fantastic.
One is fantastic.
So pretty.
And also, One is a number. So, like...
No, it's a name in this situation.
It's a noun.
Aslan then slipped away into a back room, discovering that, if I remember specifically, I don't know what specifically. I don't want to look in the corkboard because
you're
y'all
not
have
allowed
your
to look in
plan
the
in there.
corkboard.
But like, what specifically did you learn in that room?
I learned that I found journal notes from, I think, Dillian's journal. I don't know why it was in his dad's.
I'm pretty sure I think it was Asclepias.
No, it was Asclepias, yeah. So I found notes that talked about how Dillian and Passy were dating, which is not allowed in the Creed. I also found journal entry talking about how egotistical Dillian is, and how that's not helpful. You're welcome. How that's not helpful. And then I found a coffin. I found that the chandelier, the big beautiful chandelier that was over the dance floor, is actually a dead body in a box.
Yeah.
Also, what is this box made of?
Oh, I think it was just like a stand. It's probably just a metal-lined wooden box.
Cool.
I would just like to say, ever so quickly, it has been 2 weeks since we learned that it was a coffin, and there has not been a single day where I didn't think about it.
Good.
I'm
Good.
reeling.
All right. So, and currently in the main hall, there is a big meal that's officially that has launched. D9 is just kind of sitting pretty, unable to eat, so just kind of trying to blend in. And I don't know, did Kismet, did you say what you were chowing into? If you were at all?
The meal's free, yeah?
Oh yeah.
Everything.
I mean, I'm just asking for the fact that
hey,
I lost
you
5
your...
cred, so...
You, again, that was your choice.
Hey, I was nervous.
Yeah, you've claimed your free dance. Now you can claim your free food.
Wonderful.
Oh, also, Dillian recognized Kismet.
Oh,
Dillian did
I feel like
recognize Kismet.
that should be on the table. Gave kind of an ominous threat.
Yeah,
Only kind of.
No, it's a very big threat emotionally. The space equivalent of crab.
There can be, well, maybe crab might be a bit difficult.
Exactly.
Especially,
Well, technically, there is that theory of evolution that is named specifically because things keep becoming crab.
Crabs.
So the idea that
There's been like 7 different species.
they just keep happening. So
They
I'm
just keep
pretty sure
happening.
that you can have crab here. You might want to give it a new name, like bark, but
Bark.
all right.
Hey, yo, let me crunch into the shell of bark.
All right,
You eat
here
the
we
shell?
have bark. Why is it called bark? Oh, well, rumor has it that long ago it was actually a land creature that actually walked on 4 legs and it was extremely fluffy.
dogs became crabs.
No!
I thought you were going to trees, but sure, yeah, also.
Dogs became
Shit.
crabs.
Okay, I'm gonna call it Corb.
Okay, Corb.
Corb, okay. Canon, Corb.
Corb and butter. Ooh,
Crack the Corb.
Ooh.
a little bit of basil.
Oh,
and
Corb,
thyme.
corn, and butter? Ooh.
Corb and butter.
Corb and
Christ.
corn and butter.
So are we
Corn
just gonna
Corb.
say oof about this dinner?
I've been
Gonna solve
stalling
a
because I'm
murder.
trying to figure. There it is. I was trying to find my notes on as to what happens.
Oh, you were
next in
stalling.
the,
Sorry, I
in
didn't
the
mean to.
hall.
Oh.
Yes, I was.
Sorry.
Haha! I know how to distract you on purpose.
It's not hard.
It's not hard, really, at all. Okay. All right. Yeah. So there's a meal kicking off. Real quick, I want to, Aslan, you are currently staring at these monitors. Before you even have the time to relay that there is a coffin hanging above the dance floor, you hear footsteps down the hallway coming closer.
Okay.
And I think who would be? No, I definitely would. Kismet. You are eating your corb. When a red panda eagerly approaches you.
Oh, gracious.
Just a little bit of a note on Bisca, real quick. Hibiscus sinensis was the person who came to the Rhythm and Rhyme on the day that it was acclaimed that Ruth killed Asclepias. Also, the head of the House of the Creed, that's essentially a hit squad.
Wonderful.
And as she approaches you, she claps her hands, or paws, I guess, together, and goes, I haven't had the chance to meet you yet. Oh my goodness, what's your name? I'm so excited. Hi, my name's Bisca. I'm thrilled that you could be here. What brings you to our wonderful party today?
2 questions.
Yes.
Is she enough of a regular that I would know her name?
I feel like you know her name specifically because, what's his name?
But
Les has been, trying to keep you guys updated. on who's
Yes,
at this
but that would
party.
be a suspicious way of knowing her name. I need an excuse for knowing her name.
No, she is the head of one of the houses. She is a public figure.
Public figure, okay. And then...
And she goes by Biska.
Biska, okay. Shit, what was my other question?
Oh, sorry.
Oh no!
Red Panda approaches you and claps hands.
Right. Team question.
Mm-hmm.
Dillian already knows who I am. If I say that I am someone else, he can call me on that, and that will have negative marks. Can I just go for it?
I think at this point, because you are already known, and because we don't intend to be here a whole lot longer, you could probably stand to give your full name. Worst to worst, that just helps us with our plan, because you can speak on how awesome Ruth is.
That's true. Okay.
Mm-hmm. What brings you to our wonderful little inaugurational party today?
Biska, it's wonderful seeing you here. I mean, really, it was just an excuse to wear this dress. I haven't gone out in years.
That's such a fantastic dress. Oh my gosh, where'd you get that? Or would you even find the design for that? Did you come up with that yourself?
It's more of an inspiration thing, you know? I wouldn't say that I came up with it myself, but a friend made it because my hands are only good with piano. God, don't give me needles.
Yeah, I can I tell you something?
Sure.
I didn't make the suit. Like, I like this suit a lot. I didn't make it. I'm not that skilled, you know?
It's fine. No one has to know.
Well, I hope you're enjoying the corb.
I am. It is delicious. The Corbin bobber.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
I'm sorry. I had to say it.
And unless you have anything else to say to Biska, she's just going to keep moving along.
So, Biska.
Yeah?
When was the last time that you came by, the Rhythm and Rhyme?
You know, I've only been there once, but yeah. I don't know. I was out and about. I heard of this neat little cafe with this wonderful little piano player, and I had to give it a visit. So, yeah, I came in there last Thursday. I wasn't wearing the suit, but I came in last Thursday. Yeah, I
wasn't wearing this dress.
Yeah. Formal events will do that to you. And so yeah, I just came in, got like a croissant. It was a wonderful little time. I don't know what you were playing, but it sounded wonderful.
The piano.
Yeah, well, no. I know you were playing the piano.
I had to. I'm sorry.
I love how honestly good you are at just conversing with people.
But yeah, it was a lovely time. Yes. It was a wonderful little visit.
Well, thank you for visiting us. It does mean a lot.
Yeah. Well, you take care, Kismet.
You as well, Biska.
Aslan, what do you do?
Okay, so when we had last left, I mentioned that as I was walking, I was kind of doing myself up to look a little bit drunk and intoxicated.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So I am going to use that investment. I still have these papers, right?
The journal and stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, you didn't put it back,
I didn't
right?
put it down, yeah. So I'm going to quickly stuff that into the inner pocket of my coat.
Okay. And you've took in a few pictures of this coffin.
Yeah, I've been recording with my eye, so that should be all good to go.
Yeah.
I stared at it real hard. And then I'm going to stumble out as though I've only just walked in and continue to kind of stumble around as though I'm like looking for like a bathroom or like a thing, like I'm just drunk and wasted.
So as you walk out the door, do you like...
Specifically, I'm trying to divert.
You're trying to... I get that. But there is... This hallway isn't very wide. Mm-hmm. And there is a very large man about to round the corner. Mm-hmm. So I need to know... You step out, do you try to close the door behind you? Like...
So they haven't seen me come out the...
They have not seen you come out yet.
Okay, then I will quietly shut the door and continue my stumbling. All
right.
Which way did I come from? Because I want to stumble in the opposite direction. Yeah.
There's a hallway that ends in this door. There's no way you're going to get out of this hallway without passing this man.
Okay, yeah, cool. That's fine. Then I'll just turn around and walk back toward him, looking confused and intoxicated.
I'm going to need you to roll risk. How are you feeling?
Oh, damn, I have to roll risk for that one? I was hoping I'd use divert for them.
Because you do not have the narrative vector for divert yet.
Damn it. Okay.
How are you feeling?
I'm looking at the wheel. Sterling has taught me well. So I think I'm feeling pretty...
Yeah, how are you feeling as this... I should just mention. So this hallway, I'd say, is probably a pretty standard hallway in terms of size. And this man turns the corner. He is wearing a fine suit, but he is probably 7 feet tall.
Oh, damn.
And it looks like he has a large revolver tucked into his waistband. And he's not walking aggressively, but he is walking like with a purpose.
Yeah, he's just so I'm going to say that I'm feeling pretty confident because I have evidence that I need to take care of. I have, even if they take away my journal, I've got the fucking eye that saw everything I was looking at. The journal's just kind of extra help. So I say I'm feeling pretty confident and pretty determined, so I'm going to go with powerful. So.
All right. What's your powerful?
My powerful is +1.
Okay.
So there we go. Take one scared down, powerful. Mark one powerful. I got a...
That's a failure.
Fuck, I got a 5.
Okay. All right, starting out strong. Mark XP, Aslan.
Yeah. Hey, good news, guys. I get to level up now.
Yo!
Yeah.
Feel free to look at your character sheet, see what you want to take.
Wait, now?
Yeah, sure. Why not?
Oh, dip. Okay. Fuck, I wasn't planning.
We don't get a lot of breaks, so I'm not gonna be super strict on like. I don't know that this game even specifies you have to do it during downtime, but whatever.
Yeah.
Get a treat before you fucking die.
Yeah, I mean, hey, I think you're about to learn something.
Okay.
Because this man does not buy your act for a second.
Damn it.
So let me figure out what I want to do here.
I'm going to add 1.
Are you going to add to a stat, or are you going to save up for a move?
Let me look at my stats really quick, because I have to see how often I use my lower ones. I don't use stat a whole lot, but I do use a number of peaceful, so I'll bump up peaceful.
Okay.
Peaceful is now a 1. There we go. Awesome.
Let me see here. What are your beliefs, actually?
Oh, no.
I'm curious.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
I hate when you come in and snoop on my character sheet, because I know that you're here.
I'm doing it all the time. It's just like, you don't know when I'm doing it, unless I specifically state.
I feel like when the teacher looks over my shoulder.
That would be funny if he says that he's snooping at your character sheet when in reality he's checking his notes.
Yeah, he's not.
He just wants to make you nervous.
Or he's checking someone else's.
Or checking someone else's
Keep them on their
character
toes.
sheet. All right, Maddie, I'm going to just look at your character sheet. Opens up mine.
Fear.jpg.
So yeah, you kind of stumble out like you're like you don't know where you're going, like you're drunk, and this man seems to buy it for a second. He looks like he kind of approaches you and goes, you shouldn't be back here. And he gets closer to you, and as you go, I don't know, to maybe try to slip by him or like just kind of look at him, he punches you in the face. I need you to take 1 harm armor piercing. And he is going to try to engage with you. So,
Fucking
what do you
ow.
do? Uh-huh.
I guess he's a punch first, ask questions later kind of guy.
You douche, what was that for?
He's going to try to continue to punch you, so I need you to do something or I will make another move.
Okay, I'm going to go into, like, block and defense thing to try to maintain the idea that I'm not the aggressor while I try to get him to fucking tell me what he's doing. As though I'm just an irate person here. So I think that comes to... I have to look at my moves. I've got such a disgusting amount of notes.
Hey, if you have too many notes, it might be just as bad as having none for how much you can get out of them.
I think it's just would that just be another risk to try to prevent myself from getting the shit beat out of me?
No, you could. What you could do is you could roll neutralize, but not neutralize.
Oh, right. Neutralize is the one
has
thing
a bunch
I don't
of
have
options.
a note on.
It's you can do harm with it, but you can also suffer little harm, take away an advantage, force a change of location, those sorts of things.
Yeah. Okay.
So
that's the one I was fucking looking for. I've got 2 moves I don't have written out. Neutralize and Help a Hinder. And those are the 2 that I always try to fucking use.
I mean, help or hinder is pretty simple.
Help
but
a Hinder is kind of easy. Yeah, so I'm just gonna try to... he's like 7 foot?
He's like 7 feet tall, yeah.
7 foot, big.
He's having a little... Admittedly, he's not maneuvering super well in this hallway, but he doesn't really need to because he's so much bigger than you.
Yeah.
Even though you're tall.
So I'm just going to... fuck it. I don't want to neutralize people. I'm gonna try to dodge around him and punch him in the back of the head.
Please don't neutralize people.
Admittedly, if you just use your fists, it's 1 harm.
Yeah, it's just my fist, so I'm not gonna be too fucking scared of it.
Alright, how you feeling?
Now I'm a bit fussy. Now I'm a little angry.
No, you're angry?
Now Aslan's angry.
Okay.
I'm mad. I gotta mark 1 there.
11.
11. Fuck yeah.
That'll do her. You don't take harm, and you get 3 hold.
Awesome. So now
what would you
I
like
want
to do?
What would I like to fucking
So
do?
again, something I feel like I didn't iterate, I didn't say enough at the start is, these aren't like one-off times you can pick these. You could pick inflict harm 3 times and do 3 harm to him.
Mm-hmm.
That might kill him though, so careful.
Yeah, don't do that one.
You kind of really pulled over on him this time.
I punch a man in the back of the head so fucking hard.
Oh my god.
No.
Well, really, it'd be like 3 different punches, but yeah.
Yeah. Jesus, that's just bludgeoning someone to death.
It really is.
I'm not gonna do that.
Or it might not. Maybe he's tough enough.
I'm going to spend 2 hold to force a change of location.
Okay.
And then I am going to impress, dismay, or frighten him.
All right. Where are you forcing location to?
I want him... What do the doors look like? Do we have like any particular closets or enclosed areas? Because apparently that's where I like to conduct my business.
So there's this hallway that ends in this door. Mm-hmm. There's probably a bathroom like 25 feet down the hallway, and then like another 25 feet down it turns and opens up into a bigger hallway.
Okay, so we'll go to the bathroom. It's got a lock. I'm gonna haul his ass to the bathroom and essentially just kind of kick him on his knees in front of the toilet.
All right, then I would say that he is frightened.
Okay.
Because he did not expect you to have the kind of strength and wherewithal to drag him. I would say it's not an easy drag either. Like, I would say you probably baited him this direction and then
Probably has
Pulled the
something
one
to do
over
with
on
the confusion of getting punched in the back of the head. It makes you a little dizzy.
Wouldn't help. Wouldn't
Yeah.
help.
Okay.
Or he could have also just been, like, thought he could just punch people and, like, not face any repercussions.
Yeah.
Like, I'm just gonna punch this person and they're gonna do nothing about
Yeah.
it.
Cut back to the party.
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 D9.
Party time.
Where would you say
Yes.
where were you? Where are you hanging out? Are you hanging out like because there's these 3 giant ass pillars, right?
Mhm.
And the food table is like along one of them, as if like along one of the sides of the triangle. The dance floor's in the middle.
Mhm.
So where would you say that you're currently like hanging out since you're not eating?
I'm kind of hanging out towards the edge of the,
Okay.
like, kind of towards the walls. Kind of, I guess I might be leaning up against a pillar, just watching,
Fair enough.
keeping an eye on Kismit.
Well, I would say you're kind of a hard person to sneak up on.
Mm-hmm.
With that, with all of your Jesus Christ, all of your cybernetics.
Are they really cybernetics? Because
guess. They're technically cybernetics in terms of the games, but like I get you. They're just your upgrades. I don't know.
They're your you.
They're your you.
Upgrades, people, upgrades.
Grades.
But that means you notice as Passiflora approaches you.
Passiflora.
Passiflora incarnata. They are to be inaugurated as the head of the house to replace Asclepias at the end of this party. And they are approaching you. I didn't necessarily give this option to Kismit because Kismit was chowing down, but do you let them approach you? Or do you try to like...
Yeah, I let them approach me.
Okay. Well, in that case, Passiflora comes up and goes, why? I don't know that I've seen you around here before. What's your name, miss?
Just call me D.
Why, hello, D. It is an honor to meet you. And again, this person, they're bald. They're in what looks like I described before as like airbender robes. It looks like they're a bit darker than that. The same sort of color palette, but like just darker in general.
All right.
And they go, have you enjoyed the party so far, D?
Indeed, it is quite enjoyable.
Yes. The showings are, like I must say, my good friend Dillian is as I don't want to say egotistical, but he really likes the spotlight.
He's a rather interesting person, isn't he?
Sure is. I would say yes. Very interesting. I'm interested. What? Why are you hanging around these people?
Pardon?
Aslan and Kismet. Why have you bothered with them? You seem so above them.
And why do you say that?
Listen. Kismet seems like a very nice kid. Aslan. But you're something very special, D. I don't know. I've never met another robot to have gained such intelligence and awareness before, and it feels like you're wasting your time with these people.
Maybe so. But I don't care.
You don't care. They kind of give you like a pouty lip. You could be doing so much more, D.
Like what?
Why? I could show you. I could get you a tour all around the known galaxy. I could get you. You could go to the original sites on Earth and explore ancient civilizations like America. And
doesn't sound particularly a pleasant place.
You're right. That one was a bit of a shit show. But you know what I mean. There's the possibilities here. I'm so interested in you, D.
Thanks, but I'll pass.
Okay. Just I don't know. Just keep it in the back of your mind. If you ever looking for a place to go, my door's open. And they keep moving. Aslan, what are you doing? I just love this like cut back and forth between this really calm party scene with these vaguely intimidating people to Aslan like beating up a man with the seat of a toilet lid. Like
essentially. So Aslan sort of does this man
Don't
have hair?
kill him, please.
I remember. You told me about it now, so I'm gonna remember. But does this man have hair?
It's really it's like military cut.
Okay, so I can't grab it.
No.
All right.
I thought you were going to try and give him a swirly.
I'm trying, but
you
he
can
doesn't
still
got a
do
fucking
that.
hair. So I'm just gonna. There's a pressure point on the back of your neck that I know of. I used to use this all the time when I was a child because I didn't realize it could fuck you up. But there's a pressure point on the back of your neck, right at the top of your spine, and if you press it, it kind of makes you bow forward, and it makes your muscles go all weird. So Aslan's gonna do that. Aslan is gonna apply pressure to, Okay, Aslan is going to apply pressure to that spot with his thumb, and kind of like dunk his head into the toilet for a second, and then pull it back up and say, alright, now, dunking your head in the water is the best fucking thing you're gonna get from me.
I honestly, before you even managed to pull that off successfully, I cannot understate how big this man is. You're gonna need to roll neutralize.
Okay, fine. That's fair, and I'll give it to you. So, still mad. Still pissed. Because he just got decked for no good reason. Like, yes, he was breaking laws, but no reason that this man knows of. That is a 12.
Damn. All right, well. Mark
I think they do it.
I think
yeah, you managed it.
I think I managed it.
I think you can take away an advantage here, and the advantage is this man's pride.
Ow!
Just give the man a wedgie while you're at it, like a cartoon style atomic wedgie. Just like pull the underwear up and over his head.
Oh my god!
I'm going after this man like an 8th grade fucking bully.
You really are.
Number 1, I'm gonna take away his fucking gun, maybe.
Okay,
I'm gonna
sure.
Kick that shit under the something or other. Put it in the, I don't know.
Okay.
Getting rid of it.
So that's 2-year hold.
2 hold. I got one more. I wanna impress, dismay, or frighten him again. I'm really loading up on this one.
You really are loading up. Okay, I would say he is, at least for the moment, passive.
Okay.
So if you want to make another move, now's your time.
Yes. Now, you're gonna answer some fucking questions for me, number 1. Why the fuck did you punch me? You understand that was a dick move, right, guy?
He spits at you.
Fucking shitwater?
I mean, I think the toilet was clean, but yes.
Probably clean. It's more to add insult to injury. Which I have not done yet.
You haven't? No? Well, you gave him a swirly, so a little bit, but...
A little bit. Still shitwater. So, why the fuck did you punch me?
He's not respect. He spit at you.
Oh, then I'm gonna hit his head on the toilet bowl.
All right, roll neutralize.
Don't kill him!
No.
These people don't have much health.
You don't know how much health this guy has. This is clearly
No.
more health than a regular man.
Yeah, but still.
Okay, so I'm gonna go
How are
joyful
you
now.
feeling?
'Cause
You're
now-
joyful. Oh my god.
7.
Oh, barely.
Barely. I'm gonna take harm, so I'm gonna bash my fucking knuckle on the rim, but that's fine. I'll inflict harm. And then,
One more.
suffer a little harm.
Okay, so you smack his head on the rim, and he, like, with an elbow, like just fucking gets you in the chest and slams you against the wall, but you kind of expected that, so you braced yourself, and with your armor, it doesn't seem to do anything.
I want to analyze him when I have the fucking shot.
All right, yeah, go ahead. Go ahead. You were just Roll City over here. How are you feeling?
I'm doing
How are you?
shit.
And also, how are you analyzing?
So I'm analyzing by a lot of the way that Aslan just sort of I don't want to say he just looks at shit, but Aslan is sort of the way that things work back on Moraes. You don't talk shit. If you're learning shit, you don't say anything about it because you're learning, you're figuring it out. So a lot of it is just kind of watching people and figuring out, like, for example, we know that he does not have a soft spot on the back of his head because I punched him there and he didn't crumble. So that's helpful. It's just kind of sitting back and watching and looking and seeing how they interact with the world around them. Like, is he sort of favoring a shoulder from an old injury? Is he leaning his head one way or another, showing that he's got deafness in one ear or is hard of hearing in one ear? Does he have a fucking tongue? Can he talk to me at all? You know, that sort of idea.
Yeah.
So,
Okay.
I'm gonna say, the sudden change of position probably did startle him a little. He's kind of scared.
You don't determine that.
No, me.
Oh, are you talking about Aslan?
Aslan,
Sorry, I
yeah.
thought you were talking about the big man.
The big man, no. Though, to be fair, he does have 2 fright from me. I know that's not a thing, but I frightened him twice, so I hope that helps somewhere. But yeah, Aslan, because he suddenly has this man who is a foot taller than him and much wider, just kind of has him against this wall. So I'm gonna go scared for my analyze. That is a 7.
Barely.
Oh my
Okay.
god.
All right, ask 2 questions.
I get 2 questions. Let's see here. My gaze into the abyss isn't quite what I'm looking for. Oh no, I'm thinking of divert. That tells me a weakness. How is Big Douche vulnerable to me?
Let's see here. This man, I mean, he's just muscle, really.
Mm-hmm.
In the sense that he's vulnerable because he doesn't know a lot. Which kind of sucks. He's not like the interrogation target, really. But at the same time, he's vulnerable because that makes him not really useful to you.
Okay.
He was sent here to beat you up.
I don't like that they know that I'm here. And then I would like, because I get one more. Wonder what enemy is the biggest threat.
I mean, I could see some application for that.
You could see some application for that?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, then I'll humor it. What enemy is my biggest threat?
You slam him against the toilet again, and demand to know who sent him. And he gives you, Passiflora sent me. I'm done. Stop. I'll give up.
No fucking shit you're gonna give up. And now I'm going to slam his head into the toilet again to try to knock him out.
Hmm.
Mm.
I have some news for you, Aslan.
Yeah.
If you don't have specifically the tools for it, it's difficult to knock someone out without killing them. So if you want to try to knock him out, I'm going to need you to roll risk.
Uh-huh.
And if you fail, he is going to die.
He's gonna die.
Maddie. Don't do it.
Just break his kneecaps or something. Just break his kneecaps.
No, because I need him fucking quiet
I don't
and
think-
tired and sleeping.
I don't think he can take much more damage.
Oh, I fucking know. Sway.
Okay, sway or ultimatum.
Sway or ultimatum?
Or which one are you? Sway feels a bit... I mean, you could.
I could.
But it feels like with what you've been doing.
Yeah, it doesn't really fucking track. I have to give him a piece of myself, body or heart. I will always love you, I say as I knock him out.
God.
Hey. So, let me see. Okay, I'll do ultimatum. And I'm gonna say, alright, now. I'm gonna fucking help you. I'm gonna like bring his head up so I'm looking him dead in the fucking eye. I'm gonna fucking help you. You don't deserve it, but I'm a very nice person. Alright? Gonna give you the fucking chance to get out of here. Go out the fucking window, I don't care. You're out of here. You're not talking to anybody. You are leaving entirely. If you do not do this, the first thing I'm gonna fucking do when I leave this restroom is I'm gonna tell Passiflora that you sold her out for nothing. I'm gonna tell her that you were the weak link that let me know every fucking shit that's going on. I'm gonna tell her that you told me she fucking killed a guy. I'm gonna tell her that you told me that it was her idea to start dating Dillian and to kind of get more of that power. Alright? I'm gonna tell her you did all of that shit because you're a weak bitch, and that's your options. What do you want to do? What do you want to do?
All right, I need you to roll. How are you feeling?
I am terrified that this isn't gonna work.
Last time you tried to do this, it really didn't.
It really didn't work. I'm fucking terrified that this isn't gonna work.
Please. I don't want you to kill them.
Okay, so I'm marking everything, rolling. I almost don't want to fucking watch. 7!
Oh my god.
7.
You are getting through this by the skin of your teeth.
All right. He goes, okay. I'm gonna leave. I'm not gonna say a word to anyone. I swear to God.
You
Don't
better
hurt
fucking
me.
promise. Get the fuck out of here. I smack him on the back of the head.
Yeah, so he leaves.
Alright.
And I think you are in the bathroom for a moment, just trying to catch your breath,
Yeah.
when you notice he dropped something.
Ooh. Ooh, ooh.
He dropped you might have knocked the name tag off his suit when you were beating him up. And as you lean over to look at it, you realize his name is Gilliver. Let's see here. Gilliver. Gilliver.
Okay.
And as you bend down to look at that, you realize that he's put a bomb on the other side of the toilet and it's about to go off. What do you do?
What the fuck? What the fuck?
He has selected the ultimatum
no.
move, attempt to remove you as a threat. So, he is going to do as you asked, but you might get blown up. I need you to roll risk, I would assume, to get out of this bathroom before it blows the fuck up.
Aslan doesn't know shit about getting rid of a bomb. He's just gonna terrified and running.
All right.
Oh, shit.
12.
12.
Wait, did you spike? Did you just spike scared?
No, I've got one more.
You were at 3, and you used it 3 times and unmarked it once.
No, because I've got, I was at,
You were at 3, I know that.
Mm-hmm.
Wait, no, I'm going through this.
No, yeah, because I did powerful, scared. So I was at 3, got down to 2.
And then rolled 3 scared.
Oh, I must have just not mocked one.
You have spiked out.
Okay, fine. So now...
You are spiked scared.
If I just hit the little die, will it roll it scared or roll it spiked, or do I have to hit spike specific?
So you see where it says spiked? If you roll the die, it'll roll +1.
Oh, okay.
And if you click the die, the up and down arrows are for like advantage, disadvantage, which we haven't used a lot. Mostly because you guys have been flying by the seat of your pants.
Why does he have a fucking bomb? Did you just have that?
You did? Yeah?
Damn it. Fuck, our plan. Shit, our plan.
Yeah, so yeah, he leaves
Wait, can I...
What? What?
There's no windows here, right?
No.
Damn it. Is there a window in the
You run
office?
out of the bathroom.
Damn it.
And a fireball erupts from it. As you make your way out, you don't get harmed, but it is that there is some things going on right now. So
Okay. Fuck.
I'm opening it up to the floor now.
So how many people
Kismet.
fucking heard that? Because again, it was a bomb, but it was a small bomb that he could carry on himself.
Aslan D9, you feel the building shake.
God damn it.
Shit.
People pause, but here's the other thing I will give you. Earthquakes are really common here.
Okay.
In this city. So
Okay.
people can discover it's a bomb, but people aren't immediately suspicious and they go back to their hobnobbing.
How's the fire?
It is... I will let you know the majority of this building is made out of stone.
Okay.
So it's not going to spread super far, but it is going to spread into that office.
Damn it. Okay. All right. Then we still have a shot to execute the fucking plan. So,
Okay.
Number 1, I am going to contact Les, because Les is kind of a go-around between everybody.
Uh-huh.
All right? So I'm going to call Les.
Oh, hey, Aslan, what's going on?
Hey.
I just felt a shake. Was that an earthquake, or...
Don't you want that
Yeah.
ability to deny shit if you're in the court of law?
Sorry?
There was an explosion. Don't worry about it. I'm good. Everyone's good. We're good right now.
All right. What? What's going on? What do you need?
You and Freestone gotta get out of here. Tuesday ain't coming. You guys gotta go now. Cause shit might start getting hairy, but as you're waiting for Freestone to get here and do her shit, I need you to kind of relay some information to Les, not Les, you're Les, hi Les, to Kiz and to D, alright? And I'm like headed back to the
Alright.
office now, like I'm running. So,
Okay.
here's the fucking plan, Les. I need you to tell D and to tell Kiz that Dillian totally fucking did it. Like, he and Passive Floor, they totally fucking did it, alright? So,
Okay.
there's also a body hanging above the dance floor. It looks like a chandelier, but it's a human.
Sorry?
Yeah, there's a coffin above the dance floor. It looks really cool, kind of dramatic. And the reason it's dramatic is because this bastard, alright, Dillian, he's an egotistical fuck. And we are gonna use that shit against him, alright? Now, you still following?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Good. Tell Les, not Les, you're Les. Hi Les. Tell Kiz
Hi.
and tell D to start spreading rumors and shit. Start talking about shit. Tell them to really kind of talk up how impressive this murder was, right? Tell them to really talk about how impressive Ruth was. Okay? Tell them to get that information going. Get everyone kind of muttering about it, right? We are going to try to trick Dillian into revealing himself as the murderer because he can't fucking stand it if someone else took responsibility
Gotcha.
for what he did. And he did it damn good, right? So,
Oh no, I get you. You work. I'll talk to him.
all right. And I'm headed back into the office now, and I'm going to
Okay,
analyze again. But you
You
probably
better
want to talk to
fucking
other people.
hurry because that fire is gonna cut off your exit real quick.
Okay, I'm gonna fucking hurry then.
D9 Kismet, you get that message. Would you like to start spreading rumor?
Abso-fucking-lutely.
I need you to roll
Heck
divert.
yeah.
I need
Understood.
you. One of you can assist, aid, interfere if you would like. but under divert, there is an option that says you create an opportunity for you or someone else, and that's kind of what I'm looking for.
Mm-hmm. Let me refer to the wheel.
So what are you doing? Are you just kind of starting to like... Yeah, tell me how you're spreading this rumor.
Oh, can I also tell them that, I'm gonna have to apologize to Ruth for it, but I also tell them that Ruth was the assassin, that's how she got so good at it, and that she's really fucking good at her job. I'm gonna apologize to Ruth later, because I didn't want to give that information away, but it's important here, so...
Alright. So yeah,
So
how you guys...
if need
yeah?
be, I think I'll help out with
With this, just because I'm probably also spreading these rumors as
Fair
well.
enough. How specifically... Well, what is the image that we see as Kismet does this?
I'd say that, like, just over dinner, like, someone brings up, Asclepias, and Kiz probably goes, like, you know, it's a shame, obviously, but it's kind of interesting how it happened, isn't it? I mean, you know, this, this random woman just kills this figurehead, and turns out she's like this, like, big assassin or something, and she hadn't killed for years, or at least that we know. Which is why it's so impressive. Like, how did she get caught? She's so good at this.
All right, how are you feeling? I love that image.
Thank you. We talked about it a lot last night. So there's a slight problem.
Mm-hmm.
I was hoping that we were going to go under the guise of say that Ruth is an assassin. You know, like Kiz doesn't really believe it. But if Aslan just told Kismet that Ruth is an assassin, Kiz is scared as fuck.
Oh, okay, that makes sense.
Actually, I'm not sure that he's scared. I think he's really upset.
Oh.
Are you kind of working through this emotion to try to be focused on your
what-
goal, or are you just kind of living in that energy?
What makes Kismet so upset about this?
Hey, do you remember my first belief?
Yeah.
Kismet is not very happy, that, like, they know that they don't know everything about Ruth, obviously. Ruth had a life before Kismet, but they've spent so much time together and just had several heart-to-hearts and are essentially, like, each other's support beam, and knowing that she kept something that big and that horrific and that dangerous from him really fucking hurts.
Yeah.
Like, it's not
Makes
even
sense.
just the fact that she was a killer, it's the fact that she was involved in the Creed of Mortal Kind as a killer. Wait, not the Creed of Mortal Kind. The
Older
thing
Republic?
before that, the Old Republic.
Careful.
And
Be careful with your wording. You might get sued by Star Wars.
Nah, that shit's Disney now. We're fucked.
ugh. Hopefully we'll get bought out with like $2 billion. Dude's upset. That motherfucker's sad. Like, sad.
All right. Give me a sad. D9, we need
Motherfucker.
you.
I'm helping.
That's a 6.
How are you helping?
I'm assisting and just like spreading the rumor as well.
Yeah.
I would.
And
Do we just does the frame widen a little bit and we see D9 standing next to Kismet just nodding her head like
Yeah, I think I'm like I might also be like elsewhere in the room, like
saying similar things.
fair enough.
I would like to
Alright,
say,
good.
for the
Thank you.
point of my transcribing later, that was a 6.
That was a 6.
Yes, that was a 6.
Was that a 3 and a 1 or a 2 and a 2? Or it was a 1 and a 3, yeah.
1 and a 3 with a +2.
Yeah.
All right.
D9, how are you feeling?
I'm feeling pretty peaceful.
All right.
And
13, that'll do her.
Thank you,
Destiny.
thank you.
and I uncheck a mad, right?
Yes, you do.
Destiny, I kiss you.
All right. All right, so Kismet, choose 2 from the divert list here.
Let me see.
One of which is you create an opportunity for you or someone else, and then you can also glean a flaw or weakness. They become confused or flustered, or you are able to slip away.
Question. By they become confused or flustered, can that make Dillian flustered?
I feel like that is your target, yes.
Yes! Okay. Create an opportunity and they become flustered.
Okay. Well, you choose the option. I choose the... I guess they're not too different in that case, but...
I mean, he wouldn't be confused like, why is Kismet saying that? Why is Kismet saying this? Like,
well, no, you say that, but he is confused. He's very confused.
why is he confused?
Because he knows he did it, not really.
Oh.
Like it could cause him to be flustered, but it could also, in fairness, make him confused because he's like, why are people saying this? I'm the one that did it.
Fair. Let's just hope that he's the one that did it.
Yeah, so right now, he is confused, flustered. As you're going around spreading these rumors, you get a slight pat on the shoulder, Kismet, and you turn around and see Lockrock, aka Freestone, give you a slight pat, thumbs up, and heads towards the exit.
Please be safe.
What else? What are you doing, Aslan?
Okay, so I am analyzing again to do one last check of the office really fucking quick.
All right. How are you feeling?
Terrified still.
So you roll up with a +1 because you're spiked.
Other modifiers? No, I don't think
None.
so.
No.
So I've got a 7. Damn it. Okay, that's
Barely.
fine. Barely.
It's always
then-
barely.
So check 1 off your spiked. Once you use it 5
yes.
times with scared, you are unspiked. Or if you
Bonk.
use other once, you are unspiked.
Okay, so I just have to use other once and then I'm good.
Yeah, but that's a -2, so...
Yeah. So, let's see here. I'm gonna go anything out of place one more time.
Let me see. Yeah. Actually, the security cameras are still on, right?
Mm-hmm.
Dillian actually leaves. You see Dillian leave the party, and he and Passiflora go into a side room, and it sound you can't. There's not a camera in there, but the camera is close enough that you hear mumblings of an argument. And the thing that's out of place is Dillian's ego should be inflated here, but it is not. Or at least from your understanding, should be inflated from what you did. But
Shouldn't it be the opposite?
Yeah.
His ego isn't inflated, which makes him frustrated.
Well, I mean,
No.
either. I'm saying whatever your expected result is, it is not. It's a skew.
He's confused.
Dang.
Passy might have done it. Passy might have done the deed. I don't know if Dillian knows. Okay, so my other one is gonna be... I only get the 2, right?
You only get the 2.
I only get the 2.
I think. Yeah, I could get you. I could get much of any of these. I don't know what your special ones. I forget what your special ones are, but any of these are on the table.
Let's see. Passy has already been marked as the biggest threat. Damn it, I should have noticed Dillian was never on that list. Out of place, true position, Where's before it gets better? Most afraid, secrets, iconoclasts. Do what I want. One more time, anything out of place. Because now I'm just looking for shit in the office that... Anything out of place twice. Sorry, dude.
Let me look through my notes here.
Yeah.
All right, you, You rummage around in the room for a little while longer, but there doesn't seem to be anything else in here of import to your current situation. Yeah, I mean, there's certainly plenty of useful information, but not really to what you're doing right now.
Any lists of obligations and shit?
Actually, no, he didn't. Again, that's Bisca's job.
Right, these guys are Vale, aren't they?
Yeah, the House Sinensis, not Sinensis, House Incarnata is all about upholding the truth about the Veil, which is that they don't really partake of it ever.
Mm-hmm.
Which is why Passiflora looks so plain.
Mm-hmm.
But you take one last look at the camera feed before you head out the door, and their argument seems to be over. Dillion is kind of putting his party face back on and going back in, but as Passiflora steps out of the room, just gives a sharp look to the camera.
All right, time to choose it.
And I'm just going to say that camera feed actually dies. That one specifically.
Ah, fuck. All right, time to go.
This fire is spreading through this hallway, Aslan. I'm going to need you to roll risk to get through without getting hurt.
Okay. God, can't I have a normal fucking solo mission?
I don't think so. Admittedly, this one's useful though.
This one is useful.
Has been useful.
But like, god damn it.
Last one didn't literally amount to actually anything at all.
No. But I did get to beat a guy up, so that's nice. Still terrified.
All right.
You beat a guy up and was responsible for the death of another.
Yep.
Still terrified. Roll me a scared.
Scared. Come on, baby. 8.
Oh, all right.
It works.
Cost, complication, or choice.
The dramatic pause.
I hate when it's loading.
Okay, so you get through without getting hurt. That was the victory, which means I'm not going to hurt you as a cost.
Thank you.
That just means I get to do something else here.
Damn it.
It hurts your bike.
My bike comes in to help me.
You're like on the third. Anyway.
The broken window. We haven't done it yet.
No, we haven't. It's a bit odd now that I think about it.
Didn't we have a guy go through a window?
No, I told him he could go through the window and he didn't. And then I tried to find a window to throw the bomb out of and I couldn't. So I'm looking. I'm here. I'm trying.
Okay. Keeping up the team effort.
Mm-hmm.
I don't like that.
Oh god.
I don't like that at all.
It's a soft move, don't worry.
When the DM starts laughing.
I hate this.
Hate this.
You are not, you're trained, I guess, but really you have a lot of experience, right? Mm-hmm. I feel like you've navigated around fire pretty well before. Mm-hmm. And by all rights, you should have gotten across this fire without any issue whatsoever. And you do. But the thing is, as you're crossing it, for the briefest moment, the image of Passiflora staring at you through the camera feed flashes in your mind, and it feels like the fire grows. And you manage to dodge it, but that was weird.
What in the goddamn?
So is the fire actually bigger now?
Yeah, it pulses as you think of that, as that image flashes in your mind, and grows a little bit quicker for a second. And you almost get burned for it, but you don't. You manage to get through.
Passiflora, she knows I'm here. What is
All
she
right.
doing?
So are you trying to where are you trying to head, Aslan?
To the ballroom, because I figure if she's gonna try to kill me, she'll want to do that in private.
Fair enough.
So I'm gonna go to the ballroom, because worst to worst, I can make a scene and get more shit. We might end up shooting the chandelier down.
I still like it.
I still like the
Kismit
plan.
D9, are you doing anything in particular during this?
So the rumor is spread, is it not?
It is.
But it didn't work like we had hoped.
Like we had hoped, but it did something. I mean, it wasn't like it was a failed thing, like,
As this next part of the part, as Dillian comes back, the next part of the party is, beginning to start, which, Dillian gave a little bit of a sample of before. He is going to do a grand dance.
Madison.
Yeah.
What if you brought the coffin down on him?
I would kill him.
No.
It was just a thought.
But we could always... I do have the journal. I could always read from the journal talking about the relationship. Because, again, that's not allowed.
That's not allowed, but it's also probably not allowed that you have that.
Oh, definitely, but I'm not part of the fucking creed. Passiflora, she already knows I'm fucking here doing shit. She already knows I'm not supposed to be here. Really, it sounds like a lot of people do. So, I'm thinking that now might be an alright time to cause a big fucking diversion and dip.
You hear one start to play the zither. It's a wonderful stringed instrument. It's not quite as soft as a harp, but not as hard of a sound as like a guitar. But it's very firm. And as he starts to play, Dillian begins to dance once more.
Divert during the dance? I'm like shouting into the earpiece.
And Aslan, as you open the door to enter back through the hall, Passiflora is standing there waiting for you. What are you doing in our personal chambers?
I got lost?
Bullshit.
Well, if you weren't gonna believe me, why'd you ask?
I thought, sometimes people come up with clever anyway. I'm going to need you to leave right now.
Yeah, that's what I was doing. You alright? You seem kind of tense. Obviously, I shouldn't have been back there, but you look a little nervous.
I just want to read this line here, because I have these descriptions for all these characters. And maybe this says more about me than it does for Passiflora. But one line I have here is, quiet person, calculating, but kinda in a sexy way.
No, I felt it. Like for a moment, like when you said, "What are you doing?" I was like, "Yo, why Passiflora kinda."
So they on their face they don't really react at all to your prodding, but they just kind of turn quickly and move back to the dance floor.
I'm sorry about your dad.
Was it my dad?
Who
Yeah,
was it?
it wasn't.
Hold on, wasn't it? Then I want to
pretty
rectify
sure it was-
the fact that it wasn't their dad. Grandpa?
I don't think they were related at all.
Oh, shit, no.
Asclepias never had any children.
Yeah.
He had one partner, and that was Ruth.
Wait, then why is she an Incarnata?
What?
You said that she's Passiflora Incarnata, yeah?
Incarnata, yeah. So that's another thing. The houses don't really work necessarily on lineage. Like, I think Biska's dad was the previous person in her position. But, if it's also, like, kind of on merit. Passiflora rose to this position.
Oh, so you kind of not give up your last name, but, like, your last name after you join the Creed. It's not your actual last name, that's just your...
Yeah, essentially. She, dedication and all that to the cause. And they needed someone to fill the spot because, Asclepias never had kids. So that wasn't even a possibility.
Okay. Then instead...
But, like, to be clear, if Biska hadn't been competent at her job, they would have found someone else.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Then I will, instead of shouting sorry about your dad, because that was incorrect information that I was unaware of, and I would like to fix that.
Yeah. Asclepias was more of like a mentor.
Yeah. I will instead shout, sorry you and your boyfriend are in a rough patch.
Ooh.
I know y'all were fighting
Happens.
earlier.
Oh, it happens.
I'm gonna walk up to follow her into the crowd. Yeah, it's always
All right.
always a bitch when that happens. And now I'm just gonna stand by Passiflora. Because if she wanted to leave me alone, then I'm not gonna let her do that.
All right.
I'm also going to talk just kind of loud enough to encourage spreading the rumors in an attempt to get the rumor mill going again and distract Dillion during his dance. Which I think is divert.
It's just standing literally right next to Passiflora?
Yeah, just talking about how much a shame it was that this mentor of hers died.
I think Passiflora looks at you, and for a moment you feel your mouth go numb, and you cannot speak. And then and then they look away, and you feel regular again.
You
What the
are
fuck is
something
she?
else, Passy.
They.
Oh, they, sorry.
Oh, I didn't ask for the pronouns in this conversation.
They, them, of course.
Well, yeah, but I didn't ask.
They weren't in the notes. They weren't
Yeah.
in the notes.
You guys didn't talk to Passy before.
I haven't talked to Passy. This is my first time talking to Passy.
The music's quite loud, though. It's a little bit hard to talk right now. Dillion's putting on a wonderful performance, though. What a D9 Kismet. Are y'all doing anything?
I'm not sure.
Keep the rumor mill going.
It's no one's really talking right now, so it's a little difficult.
Is Dill started dancing yet?
Yes, Dill is dancing.
Dancing Dill.
I'm just
God.
just watching Dill. I guess I'm trying to keep an eye on Kismet, just checking to see if Dill decides to just
Dill.
grab Kiz and like rope him into the dance.
No, this is a solo dance.
Unaware that Kiz had already used up their free dance.
Yeah.
Unaware, didn't you see us?
Yeah, but I did know that you only get one free dance.
Oh, that's fair.
I was really part of that conversation.
That's fair.
Anyway, I'm just trying to observe and I'm just watching things unfold, trying to figure out what to do.
Yeah. All right. Well, I would say yes.
I try to figure shit out because any pause we have, while of course I want you to have the ability to do the shit that you want to do.
The thing is, I have two directives that kind of conflict, but that you take one in one hand, one in the other. I want to give you guys time to think. So if y'all are really considering something, I'm willing to let you think and talk it out. Otherwise, I'm going to keep things moving.
Yeah, okay, fair. Then I want to open up the actual, dialogue of, we need some sort of confession or to cause some sort of diversion. Some big reveal has to happen, whether that is the ploy for power between Dillion and Passiflora, or that is the revealing of this dead body and the murderer. And at this point, I am uncertain as to how to convince, because at this point, I don't know if Dillion actually did it. I think he might know that Passiflora did it. But Passiflora, she's different. She was trying to play to Destiny's ego earlier. She's used to dealing with egotistical assholes, which is probably why I should not be talking to them. But I think that... Well, what would you guys like to lean into? Blowing the top off this place so that everyone gets pissed that those two are dating and causes a ruckus that way? Or investing and trying to get someone to...
Do we have a way to get Ruth out of prison? Do we have evidence that Ruth was not the one that did the killing?
I mean, we had Biska say earlier that she was there. I'm not sure if I could have recorded that at all. Probably not, because I both didn't say it and I don't have that kind of cybernetic.
But we do have the paper trail of Biska coming into the store that day. And again, we have the fact that this was incredibly corrupt, and we have the evidence that this was corrupt.
The other thing is, I just want to point out, even though Ruth was locked up under maybe interesting, an interesting situation that would not typically be done, she is still entitled to a trial. So, if you could get someone like Biska, for example, to attest to Ruth's innocence, then that would go a long ways.
So do we want to try to do like a standard court case or make a city riot because of the corruption based in the creed? Because I kind of
one of those is distinctly more Aslan than the other.
Yes.
One of those is distinctly more fun than the other.
That's a more sterling answer. Yeah.
That's a more sterling answer, yeah.
We have to think about this appropriately.
I'm just not sure how we get Ruth out of prison.
That just comes from public outcry, public outrage. So we go...
You could do it through public outrage. You could do it through having someone powerful attest. You could do it through, I don't know, you could try to talk to the police chief, I guess. Like, because technically, if Ruth hasn't been declared as arrested yet, then she's not set for a trial yet, then she's not set for a trial, you know?
So this is kind of a branch in our directions. We have to kind of pick which direction we'd like to go here to make sure that we don't try to walk through 7 doors at once.
Mm-hmm.
So what would we...
Real hard, 7 doors.
Really hard, 7 doors.
Not all of them are open either.
We're just kind of slamming our foot against it while our dick is in the other room. So, what would we as the group like to do? What would we as the group like to do? Because I don't want to make this...
I think we could probably try and go for the public outcry angle, maybe.
I mean, I feel like that's the more immediate response. Because, like, if we had to wait for Ruth to be declared as arrested and then wait for a trial and have a trial there, like, that sounds like it would take a bit.
What I think might work, because, again, one branch of the creed is getting short-ended.
Mm-hmm.
All right? They're getting screwed over by this deal. Because before there was an even balance of power, and now Dillian and Passy are working together. And that will lead to an uneven balance of power. So I think if we reveal that, that will create frustration. We can appeal to the folk left. That is the team of obligations, I do believe, with Biska.
Yeah, Biska.
By talking, because their whole point is, correct me if I'm wrong, of course, that it is important to, if you have an obligation, to pay it appropriately. And that does have to deal with a certain fairness, because you can't ask for something and get nothing. That's not how they work. So I think if we appeal to that fairness, we can get them on our side. And I think that if we have that outcry and we start a fight, we can slip out, and then we can start getting public with the corruption based in the creed.
If Biska is the one getting the short end of the stick, we might be able to get her on our side.
Mm-hmm. Or at least some other people from that branch. Because, of course, they were using obligations to get this their way, to get this to happen and to work. Dominic, does that mean specifically that, for example, someone from the obligations group would have spoken to the police chief?
Not necessarily. I think the creed itself has obligations. Mm-hmm. However, that doesn't stop the people in the creed from having obligations themselves.
Of course. Okay, good.
And you looked at the paperwork. So, wait. You looked at the paperwork. So I want to give this to you. Mm-hmm. As to who paid that obligation, because I think that's important now. And I think it was Passy that paid the obligation, not the creed.
Okay, so this could have gone totally... Yeah, I think the best thing is a big public announcement. The best idea would be interrupt shit and let them know, hey, you guys are out of balance. And she is abusing obligations in order to have her way with this. And sort of pointing out that inappropriate power balance. At that point, we slip and we start making plans for a more public announcement. Of course, we keep Bisca in touch so that we can meet up with her later.
Mm-hmm. I will let you know, though, just as a reminder, this is a group of mostly pretty rich people. So they might not act in the same way that, like, a regular group of people would.
Normal people would respond.
Normal. Well, like, if you think about it, right, like, a lot of these people might not feel as though they are threatened necessarily. A lot of these people are just here to watch, Passy get, basically elected to their new position.
Mm-hmm. That's why I'm kind of hoping we focus more on the power aspect. Would you say the majority are Creed members?
I would, in any other Creed meeting, I would say probably, but in this specific instance, this is very much a very public event, like I mentioned, which is how the three of you managed to get in without too much contest, and 5 creds. And 5 creds. So I would say it's probably 50-50.
Okay. In that case, we might still be able to have the coffin smash on the floor and release a dead body.
But how do we make it not smash on Dillian?
Just ask Dillian to move.
Either that or wait for the dance to be over, or, Dillian's ripped, but he can't dance forever.
That's fair.
He can't dance forever, damn it.
Damn it.
Okay, so... Yeah, I guess that's kind of...
You know what? I'm ditching it. The final question is now, how long can Dillian dance?
How long can Dill dance? How long can Dance and Dill dance?
Dance and Dill dance.
Dance, Dill, dance.
Okay, with that in mind, just talking about, like, the ins and outs of, like, mechanics and shit, I am spiked with a +1 to scared. And then my other stuff is a -2 right now. So I don't know if I can do this.
Is that what Aslan thinks? Or is that what you think? I'm just trying to be honest here.
No, that's fair. That's fair, and you're right. I think that Aslan... Aslan is very, very focused on Passiflora because he now knows that she has fucking magic. So, I think that...
She has one of her cybernetics is she's able to shoot an invisible lip-numbing agent out of her eyes.
Ew. It's
Ew.
sticky.
Gross.
Gross. But I think that as Aslan is kind of concocting this idea, he's aware that Passiflora needs to be pacified and needs to be distracted in a way. So I think that he would pass the task of making this announcement off to somebody so that he could distract. So mechanically speaking, that's a divert on Passiflora. followed by an epic speech by either Kismit or D, whichever one.
One letter, you got there.
Yeah, I got that. I was so focused on all of the F's in Passiflora. There's one of them, maybe.
2 if you're lucky.
2 if you're lucky. 3 if you're feeling fun.
Passiflora.
Flora. But, yeah. Passing that information off to D or Kismet.
All right.
Right? Does that sound like something that we could do, friends and team members? Because I don't just want to hog this, and I want everyone to have fun and put their
I believe that we could do this. I am fucking nervous. I am so nervous.
Yes.
So we would be announcing the information that 2 of the 3 groups?
Houses.
2 of the 3 houses are in cahoots with each other.
Mm-hmm.
Are you passing Kismet the journal, or are you just relaying this information?
I'm passing one of them the journal. I don't know if it's Kismet or if it's D yet, because Kismet, obviously the emotion is going to play a part. And I want to make sure that, I don't want to metagame it, of course, because that's not fair or fun, and that makes it difficult. But also, Kismet is very soft-spoken and quiet. So I don't know if this 4'0" child standing on top of a table is going to get the information we need across.
Mm-hmm.
I
have somewhat of an idea. What if we go for the rumor mill again? These are rich motherfuckers. They like their rumors. They like their goss.
My thing is, there's the dance, and then next on your little attendance sheets is the inauguration. So
running out of time.
You're running out of time.
No one's going to talk during the inauguration. The rumor mill.
Shit. The rumor mill is over.
We need it to be dramatic and big so it stands out and people remember.
The problem is that with the rumor mill, we targeted the wrong person.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not going to say it did nothing. It definitely did something still. It's just...
Oh, absolutely. It just didn't do what we planned.
Yeah,
so
because we misunderstood the situation. We thought it was Dill that did done do it.
And it was not.
But it was not.
So...
What if...
Yeah.
Did we decide if the coffin's coming down or not?
I think that I'm gonna cap it all off with a strong, also she killed a fucker, and throw my boomerang up, because I'm the only one with a long range weapon.
I
got
a long range weapon. Ooh, ooh.
So yes, I think as it stands, the plan right now is I'm going to give D the book and the journal so she can read an excerpt and she knows what's happening and she can go ahead and make this announcement, while Kiz and I are distracting Passiflora in some capacity. Okay, yeah. Kiz, how are we going to distract Passiflora?
Yeah, that needs to happen first, before anything else. And also,
Okay.
Are we all good with this plan?
Yes.
Yeah, I think so.
Okay. You ready to give a speech, D?
Yeah, I guess so, yep.
If you're
All right.
comfortable. So I think the distraction is just Kiz and I, because she really didn't fucking like it when I started talking about how she killed a person. So maybe we can just bounce back and forth. Bounce back and forth between you talking, me talking, you talking, me talking, about how she killed somebody. And then, maybe shoving her a little bit. Them, sorry, fuck
Jesus.
them. Not, violently, but just, we're going back to that 8th grade bully bullshit, okay? That's the only way I know how to deal with people that's not death.
8th grade bullying. The only way I know how to handle people other than death.
other than murder.
That's going in the quote book.
It's just...
There's only 2 ways I know how to interact with people. Murder and bully.
So yeah, the whole thing is we have to keep her attention on us and off. D9. However, as well as keeping the attention of everyone else on D9. So maybe we'll just drag her into a closet.
Jesus. Which of you are taking up this lead? Because you are going to need to do it in between the transition between the dance and the inauguration. And Passiflora is the crowning member of the inauguration, it turns out. Mm-hmm. Or the crowned member.
As Dillian is still doing this dance, I'm going to leave Passiflora aside, find D, pass the book, whisper information, go grab Kiz, and come back to Passiflora. Come back to them.
And as you do so, the dance is coming to an end. People are clapping. Zither is one is bowing. Everyone's enjoying their evening. How do you ruin it?
Love that.
A Passiflora just stares at you and goes, "What is it? I need to get to my seat."
Where are we in relation to the rest of the crowd? Like, are we like right in the middle?
You are in the. You're not in the middle necessarily. You're in the crowd. Mm-hmm. You're just kind of among them.
Okay.
If you cannot behave yourselves, I will need you to leave now.
But we're best buddies, Passy. They them buddies. And I go ahead and like try to like put my arm over their shoulder.
I'm just going to let you know you won't get there.
Oh yes, of course. The whole point is just having Passiflora's attention on myself or on Kiz, while Destiny makes her way up front.
All right. Roll divert. Aslan, how are you feeling?
And I can help since I'm there.
Yeah, you can help.
Yes.
So, really, I think right now he's just scared.
Yeah.
Like, there's not really a whole lot of wiggle room. But he's just scared, so I'm going to roll another spike scared.
That would be number 3, I think.
Yes.
Yeah,
number 3. That's
you
12.
Don't need help.
That's a 12.
Oof.
All right.
Okay. So
choose 3.
Then I am going to give an opportunity to Destiny to be able to get up there and, do her thing.
Okay.
I'm going to glean a flaw or weakness. And give me a second while I get to my notebook so I can take a note of what that flaw or weakness is.
You notice something this time. Before, you were just so shocked by the fact that, like, your body wasn't responding to how you wanted it to, that you weren't really paying attention. This time, what are you wearing again, Aslan?
I'm wearing, like, do you want just, like, the whole ensemble, or just, like...
Well, what are you wearing for, like, a shirt, or, like, whatever?
Oh, he's got, like, a red bolero, like a deep red bolero, and a white sort of button-up that's a little bit unbuttoned and saucy.
Hold on. Veil-wise or actual-wise?
I believe veil.
Okay.
Veil.
Bolero, I'm not
it's like a half jacket.
Okay.
Well, a bolero is a little bit smaller.
Does it have sleeves?
Jacket.
No sleeves?
Yeah, sleeves.
Okay. This is something you notice. As you try to move your arm to put it over Passy's shoulder, the sleeve of your bolero, it seems to strain, or you can sort of see like your regular arm through it. And you just get the horrifying realization that she must be using the veil to do whatever it is that she's doing to you. And then as your arm feels normal again, the sleeve like re-solidifies.
Okay, so instead of my mouth actually, truly, literally becoming numb and me being unable to speak, I believed that was happening in veil terms. Like, it wasn't physically happening.
Your mouth was actually unable to open.
And
this time your arm was actually unable to move.
Question.
Uh-huh.
Passiflora gave Gulliver that bomb, and the fire grew when Aslan thought about Passiflora looking at him. Is the fire her too? Or them? Shit.
Them.
I don't know why we always have one character that we just can't get the they them, even though two of us use them pronouns.
Exactly.
And it's not me this time that's fucking up.
I even took the note wrong. Fuck.
Oh my god. That's probably why.
I should mention, it was not a voluntary thought that Aslan had about Passiflora.
It's one that entered my head.
Yeah, it was one that entered Aslan's head.
Gotcha.
Calling it involuntary, I guess it was involuntary, but like it was just kind of like a flash.
Okay. And then let me see here. I can go away now. I'm gonna go with. Okay, Dom, you tell me how these would work. If I use, I would like to use opportunity, perhaps, to give Kiz and myself an opportunity to distract them enough that they don't use the veil, but it's so ingrained in them. I don't know if that would actually function the way I intend it to. Would I be better off using confused or flustered?
Yeah, I think you would for that.
Yeah,
yes.
Confused or flustered. Okay, yeah. Then I'll use confused or flustered.
I think just the fact that the crowd isn't necessarily moving the way that they were expecting it would is enough to confuse them. Because this is supposed to be their moment that's coming up here.
Mm-hmm.
But instead, we have D9. Have you stood on something, or what's going on?
Yeah, I've gotten up, and I am standing on a chair, I guess.
Uh-huh.
And okay, so I need to read from the journal and be like, you guys are being played, right?
Yeah, essentially, more or less.
That's what I'm going for. Okay. So I grab the crowd's attention and I say, you think that you have an even balance of power amongst you three? Well, here I have Asclepias' journal, and it says otherwise. Dill and Passy are in a relationship, and if that continues, then those two factions will be united and outweigh the third.
All right.
So,
how are you feeling?
Hang on. I need to pull up the... Okay, so...
Are you looking at your last humanity there?
Yeah, looking at my last humanity there. But for... Okay. I'm tempted to unlock a new emotion, and that new emotion being scared.
Oh, all right.
Just... This whole situation and experience has given D9 social anxiety. So can I do that?
Yes, you can. Yes, you can.
Okay. I will put scared at 0.
All right.
All right.
Get rid of your humanity.
So, yeah. I no longer have a humanity. I've purged myself of my humanity.
Oh, good.
You can generate more, but
For right now.
Yeah, but
otherwise,
I'm currently free of that weird humanity stuff.
But you also used it to unlock an emotion.
Shush, we'll just ignore that part. All right, scared.
7.
7.
I didn't say what this was, but it sounds like... Oh, I should have specified, but... This sounds like just a general risk. I think it's the best I got. I'll just offer it to you, Destiny. I have an offer for you.
Okay. One that I can't refuse?
You can refuse it. what you're doing right now will work.
Okay.
Or I will let you act. I will treat this as though you rolled a 10+ on a gaze into the abyss. As these people staring at you, make you sort of partially, like, you are getting some weird sort of deja vu from this. And you can either let this roll pass, or you can tap into your past and your humanity.
Let it pass.
All right. Fair enough. Now, that's what I thought you would say, but I just wanted to be sure. People are reacting to this. They're it's more of an interest than anything. This, like, you're not starting a riot in here, but this information is definitely being spread, and there's a sort of unease that is generated.
So that has happened. People know now. So that's part of it. Is Dillian off the dance floor?
He is moving off the dance floor, yeah.
How away from the center is he?
No, I mean, you could just wait about, he's moving off the dance floor. So yeah, if you can go ahead with part 3 if you would like.
Okay.
I'm just letting you know this is just generally a risk.
That's just a general risk, yeah. So at that point,
how are you feeling?
Still terrified. Thank you.
All right.
So Aslan is going to, like, number one, if Kismit could get Passy's attention one more time, so it's, like, off of me, that'd be really cool.
We could say that could be an aid interfering.
Okay, yeah. Then in that case, Aslan is also just going to kind of shout, "Also, she killed the fucking dude!" and throw the boomerang into.
All right.
I really hope you don't
into
miss.
the ceiling.
Roll scared.
So far.
As you throw your thermal boomerang at the ceiling.
Oh my god! I'm gonna catch the fucking house on fire.
It's already on fire.
Oh yeah, never mind. Come on, baby. Come on, baby. Come on, baby.
Or is it?
8.
Oh, okay.
So that's the 8.
There's a cost, a complication, or a choice.
But it
I'd
comes
like to
down,
point out
right?
that you did say that Dillian was out of the way.
Yes. Oh, yes, I did. I'm not taking that from you.
Good. People will...
But is there someone else under there?
No.
You shout that as you take aim and throw the boomerang. Passy is just a moment too late at trying to stop you. As the boomerang flies up, carves this chain, and the chandelier falls onto the dance floor. It looks as though it is going to shatter, but at the last moment, the coffin flashes into existence, and it shatters as it hits the floor from like a 20, 30-foot drop. And there is a body lying there with no head. In an instant, the ground swells up to cover up the body. And Aslan, I need you to take 2 harm as you are thrown against one of these pillars and are unable to catch your boomerang. You can mark you have armor, but you still take a damage.
So I take 1, and I need to get that shit before I leave, if I can.
Is there any way that I could get the thermal boomerang for them?
In a moment, I want to make sure you're not doing anything in this flash moment as in this one moment that the body is revealed and Passy is distracted.
What are my emotions?
What are your emotions? I'm very curious.
Like, the words that are coming to mind currently are, like, amazed, impressed, just kind of like, oh shit. oh shit, you know.
Mm-hmm.
I think that would fall under like daring and joyful.
Are you feeling excited about this?
A little bit. Not gonna lie.
Right.
Wait, hold on, let me check myself. Is that me or is that Kismet?
How is Kismet feeling?
Chandelier just fell. And it's a coffin. And a body came out of it.
I think I told you guys about the coffin. Yeah.
Yeah. I think...
And Passy's telekinetically throwing Aslan against a wall.
Yes.
You know, all the normal things.
I think personally that adrenaline is just pulsing through Kismet at the moment. So,
gotcha.
I think that would go under joyful because, like, energetic, aware, daring, like those words are under joyful.
It's more of a joyful than a powerful.
Yes, because under powerful, it's like I'm not proud about this.
Sure. Well, I just want to make sure because when you say adrenaline, it sort of paints that picture, but you can put it in that other light too. I'm just making sure. So roll me a joyful.
Yeah. Okay. Bunk.
Fuck.
That's a 4.
Can't even help.
Destiny?
That is a 4. Mark XP.
Yep.
What's Destiny gonna do? Kismet just failed.
I don't know. Something.
I'm gonna...
What was I rolling for again?
Analyzing.
Ah, right. There's a coffin. What are you gonna do to me, boss?
I mean, there's a really fucking funny one. And that's that you, I'll just go for it. You're trying to like take in information here and like you're trying to observe everything and make sure you don't miss anything. And as you're doing that, you get just fucking smacked in the chest by a thermal boomerang. Take 2 harm.
Oh, no.
That's fair. That's fair.
Oh.
Okay.
That's pretty good.
That's fair. I would like to announce to the class, I know that Kismet hasn't...
You can.
I have a question, good sir.
Yep.
Can I use the gift and not get hit?
Yes.
Okay.
Otherwise, you would be in a really bad space in terms of, health.
I mean, I would only have 2 hits left. That's not so bad. Okay.
Describe what happens as you start to feel this thermal boomerang approach you.
So, Kismet is trying to take in the coffin, but I feel like he feels something coming towards him, just like barreling towards him, and they know that he can't move in time. So, he tries to brace himself, I think.
Yeah.
So it just happens, but what do I roll?
Yeah, so that just happens. The boomerang passes straight through you.
Yeah.
What does it look like? Does it look like nothing changed? Do you turn transparent for a moment? I'm very curious.
I think Kismet does turn transparent for a moment because that's one of my symptoms. And like even if that symptom doesn't actually like flare up, I think that goes hand in hand with the whole being able to phase through things.
That makes sense.
So like the image of Kismet goes a little wobbly for a moment. Like as if it's a reflection in water.
All right, now I need you to make a move to see if any symptoms manifest.
Wonderful.
I forget what move that. I think you just roll symptoms.
Roll symptoms.
So,
Bink.
Roll symptoms. That's a 9. Where's the move? Hold up. For some reason, I don't actually have the PDF open. That's a mistake.
I have all of the PDFs open.
Admittedly, I have most of it like in front of me on my corkboard, so I didn't need it.
That's fair.
But let's see.
Your literal corkboard.
Trigger. On a 7 to 9, the MZ may choose 1. Everything fades to black as you pass out. You lose control over blank. One of your symptoms manifests itself in a big way. You lose track of blank. Kismet.
Yes.
As your body reforms after you become whole again. Now the entirety of your skin over all of your body, every single inch is transparent. D986 was played by Destiny. Kismit Ventry was played by Sterling. Aslan Copper was played by Madison Price. Music and narration by Dominic Nauman. You can check out our Twitter at _BOD_cast. If you enjoyed the show, positive reinforcement, a review or follow of some kind, depending on your service of choice, would mean a lot to us and motivate me to keep spending too many hours planning, playing, and producing the show. Thank you for listening.
Notice is your long-range weapon.
Whoa.
I'm gonna cut down the fucking chandelier, okay?
And I'm gonna cut that bit out.
Okay.
There's a cut, and then it's just Dominic. I'm gonna cut that part out.